The concept of health in the science of yoga is of a dynamic state of equilibrium, a dynamic state of well-being at the physical, emotional, mental and spiritual levels, as well as a balance between the inner world and the outer world in our lives. Sushrut, the ancient Indian surgeon hailed as the father of surgery in our Indian systems, has given us a very beautiful concept of health known as Swasth, where we, the self, the swa, are at ease with ourselves. It is a state of well-being where we are at ease with ourselves, Swasth, as opposed to the normal concepts of arogya, the absence of roga, disease. Sushruta, in his Sushruta Samhita, the classical treatise on ancient Indian surgery, tells us that health implies samadoshah. Sama meaning equilibrium, harmony, balance of the doshas, the vata, the pitta and the kapha doshas, that these doshas are in harmony and balance, in equilibrium as per our life requirement and our own nature. The second, samaagni, all the body fires, the agnis, the different metabolic activities of the body, especially the Jata Agni, which is at the seat, at the navel center, the Manipura chakra, where the samana vayu is working, that all the agnis, all our metabolic activities are working as they should. The different agents of digestion, assimilation, absorption, that they are all working. There's a balance between the anabolic and the catabolic activities in our body. The third, samadhaatu, the 7 substances such as the bone, the blood, the flesh, that all of these substances, the asti, mamsa, meda, majja, shukra, that all of these substances are working as they should. When they are required to work a bit more, they are able to do that, and when not, they can go back to a state of rest. Responding to our needs at the different points in our life. The needs as a child are different than an adult, and those are different as we grow older. When somebody is pregnant, it's going to be even different. As per the need, the doshas, the agnis and the dhatus are responding in an adequate manner. Malakriyah, the very important concept found in all Indian healing traditions is of mala. Mala, which is the waste products, and these mala, they block the flow of energy, they block the flow of healing energy. And one of the most important aspects in all the Indian systems is of the mala shodhana karmas. Yoga has the shatkriyas, Ayurveda has the pancha karmas, and they all aim to clean away the mala at the physical level, the emotional mala and the psychic mala that may require nadi shuddhi techniques also. The most difficult part of health when we look at this definition is the concept of prasanna, atmendriya, manah. There should be a clarity, a purity, a very beautiful tranquility in the self. We need to be at ease with ourselves, know ourselves, and be able to respond to the world around us as ourselves and not as somebody else. This requires a lot of swadhyaya. So the atma, the self, should be pure, clean and tranquil. The indriyas, our sensory apparatus, through which we perceive the world around us, that give us the sensory inputs, we need to make sure they are tranquil. A state of pratyahara in everyday living. A state where the senses work at their appropriate manner, in an optimal manner, so that we know that our perceptions are as things are rather than as we are. Our distorted senses distort the perceptions of the world around us, setting off the stress reactions. So tranquility of the self, the senses and our mind. This mind that makes us human, the manas, and all of its components, the subconscious chitta, the conscious manas, the intellectual abilities of the buddhi endowed with the power of discernment, viveka, and of course, that sense of I am an individual, the ahankara. All the four antakaranas, the inner instruments, are part of this concept. Imagine a state of health where there is equilibrium of the doshas, those humors, the fire, the metabolism, and our substances all are in equilibrium, responding appropriate to our needs, inner and outer. A state where all the waste products are being eliminated in a natural manner, enabling healing energies to flow throughout us, and having that wonderful prasanna atmendriya manah, a tranquility, a clarity, a purity of the self, the senses and the mind. All of this comes together in the concept of swasth. That is the ideal state of health, a dynamic state of well-being where we are established in ourself, in our own Sutrasthanam.